Hey guys, welcome to live from my Garoffice. This is my garage office. I've been working from here for a while. I'm trying to figure out how to stream to multiple platforms at the same time for Sundays, and I also want to bring you some encouragement and hope today because part of what we're doing today, right now, in this season, is providing hope and help where we can. So, as you guys know, my name is Micah. I'm the pastor of Two Cities.Church. So thank you all for joining in just for a few minutes with me today. Now, I'm very encouraged right now because I've had multiple people ask me how I'm doing during this time. And I really appreciate you all thinking about me and my family. You know that we've got 3 kids. My wife and I work from home. We're trying to do the school thing at the same time as working. If you're trying to do school thing and you're trying to work, give me some love in the comments. Give me something because I'm telling you, that is rough. Hey, my dad just joined in. Just want to say hi to Don, Papa Don Foster. And hey, Amy. Hey, Molly. Hey, Beth, Missy, Eric. Thank you all for joining in and watching just for a few minutes with me. Now, I just got off of a Zoom call, which is a video conference call, with a pastor from South Africa. His name is Morgan. And he reached out to me because through mutual connections, because he saw some of what we're doing online and wanted to see how they could pivot as well, because we have pivoted our ministry to almost exclusively online. Our small groups are now through Zoom calls. Our services are now through Facebook, and this Sunday it'll be through YouTube as well, and Twitch, which is a thing that mostly gamers use, but hey, it's a mission field, so we're excited to be sharing that with multiple other kinds of audiences. So thank you guys for joining in on Wednesday here with me. Now, as a part of trying to figure out how to stream to all these different platforms, I have to try this out myself. And so I'm going to actually start playing a video from Paul Haugen and his family. Paul and his family got together and they recorded a song a few days ago just in their living room and wanted to provide some hope during this time of uncertainty, during this time where maybe you're discouraged. And so I'm going to play that. And while I'm playing that, I'm going to go check those other feeds and make sure all that stuff works. Does that sound good to you guys? Because I think you're really going to love it. In fact, the way that this was edited was kind of in a funny way. It's supposed to be playful, and it's supposed to provide you some hope. So I hope that it is. I hope that it accomplishes those two things. Hey, Kitty, thanks for joining in the broadcast as well. So I'm going to kick it over to Paul and his family in their living room right now, and I hope you enjoy.
Paul here, and I've got some friends with me. Well, they're more like friendly. They're more like friendly. They're the world's tiniest backup band. What? Okay, guys, settle down. All right, relax.
Be cool.
Be cool, guys. Act like you've been here before. This is Grace. This knucklehead here is Jackson.
Don't call me knucklehead.
Over here is Abby, and this little guy is the world's cutest lead guitar player. And this is Ollie.
How rude.
Well, you're not playing guitar. Why is it rude to call you cute? So we thought we'd play a song for you guys. Whoa. Hey, easy there, guys. Lead guitar players, they always want to be center stage. I'm the lead singer. Back up. Okay, thank you.
I can't see this.
Yeah, they can see it. Abby will move a little bit. It's all right. We're going to sing a song that we love around here. It's called Raise a Hallelujah. We've been doing it at church. And this song is special because last year in January, my mom, Nana, died of cancer. And it was a rough time, and we were in the hospital and kind of praying and asking God what was going on. And it was sort of that moment where you're like, I'm not sure what's going to happen next. I'm not sure what comes after this. I'm not sure what to do, what to say, what to pray. Get into these moments where you think maybe. What are you talking about? Get into these moments where you just don't really have anything to say. For me, the thing that I just kept praying was, Jesus, be near. And I think right now, in this time where there's so much going on, it's easy to doubt, it's easy to worry, it's easy to be afraid. Are we keeping you awake? Maybe he's yawning over here. Is that my sign to stop talking so much?
Decide to keep going a little faster.
I'm gonna speed this up. We're in this moment where it's hard to know what to do next, and it's easy to start thinking, you know, maybe God's not big enough, or maybe God's, you know, absent or far away, you know, when worry and doubt sets in. But one of the things that this song says is, I raise a hallelujah in the presence of my enemies. Thank you. I raise a hallelujah louder than my unbelief. We love this song because it asks you to get loud. I got these guys here to sing with me because they can get loud, as you have seen now. So we're going to sing and we're going to play. And are you guys ready?
Yep. Yeah.
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 Okay, good. I raise a hallelujah in the presence of my enemies. I raise a hallelujah louder than the unbelief. I raise a hallelujah. right.
Thank
Good job,
you.
guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you to these knuckleheads for singing along. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys soon. Say bye, everybody. Wave. Bye. Bye-bye.
So we just wanted to, spread some hope and cheer through, just simply sharing a song. And I love watching the Howgans as a family worship together. And one of the things that's really hard right now is for kids, right? Because kids are missing out on the community that we have in Upstreet and Wombaland right now. And so we want to let you know of a resource that's going to help you at home create a different experience, but still valuable and very valuable for your family and for your kids. In fact, some of us, after our live streamed service on Sunday, actually did our own version of Wombaland and or Upstreet in our own home. For example, we ended our live stream. I hung out with the family for a little bit. We had lunch, and then we started our own version of the Foster House Upstreet small group. So we have the videos available for you for what they would be, the curriculum they'd be going through if we were gathering together in person. We have those available to you in our private parent Facebook group. So if you're not in that group, please request to join that group. You just go to the groups tab on the Two Cities Facebook page, and then you'll see 3 groups listed. One of them is a women's group. You could join that if you're a woman. But parents, please join the private the private Facebook group because we're posting resources in there, and Amy Bolton is doing a great job continuing to give you more and more resources that you can utilize to provide a small group experience for your kids. So what we did was we took the story video from Upstreet, because I got 3 kids in Upstreet, right? We took the story video, we pushed it to our TV from our phone through an Apple TV, and we watched the story together, and then we did small group questions. And Erica looked up the small group questions through the group, and so we asked questions, we reinforced the bottom line, and we're growing together as a family in that. I want to encourage you, do not let your kids' faith come to a screeching halt, or their growth in their faith come to a screeching halt just because you can't take them to church. Like, make sure you're feeding them at home, because after all, you are responsible, parents are responsible for the spiritual growth of your kids, at least providing opportunities for the spiritual growth of your kids. So now more than ever, you have the opportunity to do that. So I would encourage you to do just that. You can also download, Amy talked about in that group, you can download the Parent Q app, CUE. It's put out by the same people who create the curriculum that we use, and they have all the stories and questions and everything in there already. So if you download that, it'll be even easier for you to access. So I'd encourage you to do that. Now, I want to tell you a quick story of somebody in our church coming through for somebody else who considers Two Cities their home. Now, there's some people consider Two Cities Church their home, and they haven't been to a physical service in a year or two, but they still consider Two Cities Church their home. If they were going to go somewhere, that's where they would go. For various reasons, they are either homebound or sick, or just all kinds of reasons people don't go places. But they've been not coming to services for a while. But they called us on Sunday and said, "Hey, we need help. We need some help. We don't have a way to get supplies, groceries to ourselves. We can't leave for various reasons, all this kind of stuff." I said, "Send me your list. Send me your list." And I took that list. They sent me a picture on their phone. I took that list and I forwarded it to somebody who I knew had time and likes to shop and would probably do it. And so they accepted the challenge. The next morning they went out and I don't know how many stores they went to, but they got almost everything on the list, and they took it to the people free of charge. And so they got a car full or however much full, I don't know how much, but a pretty good amount of groceries someone donated to them for free. And I just want to say, those are the kinds of examples of what it means to be the church right now and fulfill physical needs. We want to provide hope, which we can do through these digital means and social connection through these digital means and stuff like that, and scripture and prayer and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes physical help is needed. And where possible, we want to help people who need help. We can't do everything, but we can do something. We can't do everything for everybody. We can do something for someone, and it's not going to change the entire world, but it will change someone's world. So we want to do that as much as possible, and I just wanted to share with you that is happening behind the scenes, and you're a part of that, whether you know it or not. And it just reminds me of this verse from Galatians 6, verse 9. I use this verse. I probably bring it up 3-4 times a year and talk to it about our church just because I believe it's so crucial to remember this verse. And here it is. I'm going to read it right out of this old Bible. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. If we do not give up. And this is the time when some people may want to give up. They want to give up. I got to tell you, everything's going to be all right. We're going to get through this. God's going to do something amazing in your life during this time. He's doing something in you. Pay attention to that. There's lots of opportunity for you to grow right now and help other people. But I just want to encourage you, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. And verse 10 says this, therefore, as we have opportunity, you got opportunity right now, let us do good to all people. And then here's something really interesting that Paul says to the church in Galatia, especially to those who belong to the family of believers. So, family, believers, let's be there for one another. I'm praying for you. You're praying for me. I really appreciate you guys checking up on me and making sure I'm all good. Our family is good. Like I said, it's challenging with all the kids at home trying to do work and stuff, but man, we're taking advantage of this time. We're going on daily walks together as a family, walking the dogs. We're growing together spiritually. And I want to encourage you that you can do the same sorts of things. We're praying for you. We love you. And we'll try to keep providing you good resources online and offline where we can to help you grow in your relationship with Jesus. Because our mission is to lead people into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ. So that's why we're doing all the things that we're doing right now. And that's why we've pivoted so much ministry to online and trying to create helpful content for people and encouraging content for people and songs like Paul and his family just shared with us. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Hey, Robert, thanks for joining in just for the last few seconds here. Jennifer, I see you there. I see you, Molly. I see you guys. God bless you guys. And I hope to see you soon. We'll continue to bring you more content. And please follow us on other social media platforms to help spread the message even further. If you're on YouTube, search TwoCities.Church with no spaces. As soon as we get to 100 subscribers, we can change our URL to actually make sense for us instead of random characters. If you're on Instagram, Twitter, all those socials, we'd love to see you there. As well as we reach out to more and more people digitally. And hey, my wife joined. Hey, thanks for joining. Hey, I'm going to be inside for lunch in just a second, so I'll be right there. All right, guys, God bless, and we love you, and we'll see you soon. Take care of yourself, and I'm praying for you. See you later.